Caricom on its current structure should be abolished. A modern Caribbean union underpinned by a Caricom parliament should be pursued, as the recent announcement by Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness that Barbados, St. Vincent, Belize, and Dominica, only 4 out of 15 Caricom countries, are set to implement freedom of movement. Now, this very low number is an indication that true regional integration on the current structure will not bring the Caribbean together. There is no unity economically, politically, socially, or legally, and this move benefits private sectors, business owners, and governments by having an influx of migrant voters placed on the political ballot. Economically, the comment by St. Vincent's Prime Minister Ralph Gonzalez about monopoly money is factual and should come into focus, as Caribbean countries need to either earn or borrow for an exchange to trade with each other. The absence of a common currency accepted by all CARICOM countries will continue to perpetuate serious economic inequality in the region. For example, we have the Barbados dollar at 2 to 1, the TT dollar at 6 to 1, the Guyanese dollar at 209 to 1, the Belize dollar at 2 to 1, the Jamaica dollar at 159 to 1, and the EC dollar at $2.67 to 1, which are all tied to the US dollar. Now, the countries with the higher exchange rates will face increased migrant pressure, as the typical migrant will seek out more economically advantageous work in these jurisdictions. And the idea of remittances, it works better if you can earn money in a country with a higher exchange rate and then send that money back home to a country with a lower exchange rate. So, for example, 50,000 Barbados dollars or 25,000 US earned in Barbados equates to 3.9 million Jamaica dollars. Legally, we cannot even agree on a common court, be it the CCJ. Socially, the influx of undocumented migrants without work permits to live and work creates a serious level of destabilization within a society and a crowding out of opportunity for locals, as both locals and migrants will compete for the same work opportunities. So, for example, Ireland has a serious migrant problem as well as many European states. The Caribbean region has not been a benefactor of any large-scale industrial projects, which could suggest that there is the availability and the excess of work for migrants, excess housing, excess funds for healthcare, excess funds for education, excess funds for food and oil and gas subsidies. So, for example, Barbados has been running fiscal deficits at more than US $500 million, and this indicates an already financially burdened state which has been cutting state funding, education, healthcare, welfare, and social benefits due to IMF stipulations. A modern emerging trend in Caribbean economies is that of Chinese labor, South American labor, and African labor. And these modern labor developments benefit business owners as they seek out exploitative work agreements to underpay and disadvantage migrants, which helps them to cut costs and keep their profits high. Now, the open border policy that Barbados has agreed to by October 1st, which removes the need for a work permit, is in drastic opposition to what was announced 3 weeks ago by their Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abrams, who spoke in a post-cabinet briefing at Ilaro Court, who said that Barbados' immigration will be clamping down on unjustified work permits in attempts to rationalize foreign labor in Barbados. The people of the Caribbean need a better structure to bring true, real regional integration underpinned by a method to mobilize the resources to back the freedom of movement to support Caribbean people. Kemar Stuart, leader of the New National Party.